And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Championship Sunday, baby. It is the 2024 NFC as we get underway here. What should be a fantastic day of coverage for you. We are at the pinnacle of the event. It's always a day we look forward to when we get right down to the last through. We see Stephen Ratu on screen here, an outstanding coach. And he will be trying to provide a pathway for Canterbury versus North Harbour and the major semi-final here this morning. The winner of this one will go to the grand final at 11:30 against Auckland, who awaits them for the winning of the National Championship for 2024. It's the NFC, National Fast Pitch Championship, brought to you, of course, by Softball New Zealand and hosted right here at the North Harbour Softball Association. Game already underway here as lead-off hitter Lucy McIntyre drives the pitch to centre field for the first hit of the ball game. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Great to have you along here for this one. It's certainly outstanding to have you along. We are going to have Rowena Smith join us when she gets to the ballpark this morning. Of course, parking at a premium here. It's been wall-to-wall people. And here's Auntie Rowie on her way into the booth now. Looking forward to catching up with her. Let's have a look at the lineups for you. Let's have a look at the lineups for you of these two teams. The bunt down, the play to one, the sacrifice is perfect indeed. No mai hara mai, kora koutou mō tautoko mo te kaupapa o tēnei wā, o te kemu o Poiuka. Thank you so much for joining us today and supporting this great game of softball here that is on today. Pure Athletic Sports Stadium is the host for today's event. Freeman Field here is the number one field. Let's have a look at those lineups for you as we see the runner move to third base here. Just one away in the top of the first innings. Offensively was McIntyre led off, Whittahickle with a sacrifice bunt. Lindsay Thomas now the catcher hitting in the 3 spot today. Kaia Ratu, the inspirational youngster on her way, making big waves at the moment. She'll hit clean up today. Mackenzie batting it down will hit in the 5 spot, the third basewoman. Alistair Laurie will be, as we see that go down. As you can see here, apologies, just the other side for you. You can see Alistair Laurie should be in the 6th spot today. Raina Joseph will be at right field and hitting 7, and McKitty and Jorgensen round out the batting order. Defensively for North Harbour, real good one. Hoani, Young and Suialua left to right in the outfield. Ando, mainstay at third base. Gerbes and Kawahara have been the pairing up the middle. Very successful, very skillful, very intelligent. Karina Howell, one of the senior management leaders at first base. Kiani Leilani Taimai behind the dish. And it was Charlotte Graham listed as the starting pitcher. However, they made the old switcheroo. And Cassidy Knudsen, you see the DP, she will start the game on the hill. So there you go. Fine, the two teams all set up out there for you. Top of the first innings, one away. As we see a little shaken up in the batter's box is Thomas. And as they prepare themselves for a really good day here. Knudsen leans back to go again. Pitches down in the dirt. That'll level the count, 1 ball and 1 strike here. Pitches outside. Cassidy Knudsen, international pitcher, pitched for Venezuela at the World Cup group stage in Butero, Italy. Was past July. Looking to find a spot in the World Cup finals. That'll be held in Castello di Strata. Held again in July this year in Italy. Looking forward to that contest. As this one goes up and foul out of play. We'll level the count now. Just underway here on the top of the first innings. 9 o'clock match game. 61 on the schedule. It's been 3 days of outstanding play that's preceded this and has got us here to Championship Sunday. 68 games in total on the schedule for the 2024 edition of the NFC. Two and two, the count now. Kirsten about to lean back. Hard hit ball coming forward, ranging as Wani. They're coming home. The play at the plate. And she is safe.
This pops up to left field where Chris Wani's under it to make the catch.
And they'll appeal for her leaving early at third base.
Canterbury open their account here.
And she is okay. So it is Canterbury that opened the scoring here in the top of the first innings. 2 away now. Time called by
Number 2.
Tāmai, and a chance to bring in my commentary partner, Rena Smith, Auntie Rowie. Morning, Auntie.
Morena, aroha mai o tēnei rā o being late anyway, but anyway, I'm here.
Beautiful indeed, Auntie, and you know what? You can come anytime you like, as long as you arrive.
All
You
right.
make our day so much more brighter.
Now. It's all right, ka pai, nera.
Beautiful, Auntie. North Harbour, Canterbury, semi-final, sudden death semi-final this morning here. What are you expecting to see?
Oh, look, it's going to be a calibre game, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to be hard-hitting, disciplinary in the games that they've got to do, project the game as they go along, and, look, whoever wins, may they be the best winners of the day. I'm going to be going for North Harbour, of course, because they're our home team, but they've come a long way, our ladies. I've been watching them all week, and they have actually done the desirable thing of being in the deserved semi.
Beautiful indeed. North Harbour having a great NFC, Auntie.
Yes.
Both the men's and the women into the sudden death semi-final this morning.
Okay, you got to be proud to be part of this association, of course, of being in North Harbour, and there are our own people out there playing the game that they love.
Kaiaratu now. Talked about her at the top of the shop, a shining star coming through the women's program out of Canterbury.
She sure is.
Only 17 years of age and playing clean-up spot for Canterbury. That's the talent that she is.
What a way to start in the NFC, being so young. This is what we need to be enforcing and giving that opportunity for the young ones to come through.
Well, as you can see, Auntie Rowie, Rowena Smith joining. I'm Jason Gerbes, Akio Chopper. Great to having you along here for us. 2-1 the count here, and that'll level the count now, 2-2.
2-2.
Stephen Batu, the father of Kaya, batting now. Very experienced player in his own right of Black Sox, and you see Canusten's form. This one will foul off. So Ratu fights this one off to stay alive in the at-bat. Two away here, top of the first innings. Beautiful day weather-wise, Auntie. We haven't had a drop of rain during the day at all.
Our visitors are really, wow, that's a good pitch.
Right on the outside edge, takes care of business, takes care of Canterbury, but not before they do pick up one run on some clever base running as Lindsay Thomas sacrifice fly gets the job done. Canterbury lead 1-0, bottom of the first, and the rest of the lineup's coming soon. Oh, is it your walker down there?
Been there for 2 days.
Beautiful. So, Canterbury is betting, and they are the away. No, just one round. Are we back? Can I come back up? Because I'll do my graphics, I'll come back up. Is that cool? Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we see Canterbury take the field here. Let's have a look at the defensive alignment for Canterbury today, because they have been outstanding, aren't they? Lissa Laurie at left field, Stella Jorgensen gets the start at centre. Raina Joseph, she is so quick at right field, but then it's the infield. This is the key to Canterbury's defence. You've got Mackenzie Bailey-McDowd over at hot corner. Michaela Wedderhook with such experience up the middle with the youthful Kaiaratu at second base. Lucy McIntyre has really matured as an athlete. And then you go to the battery. They don't get any better than this. Lindsay Thomas, the import from USA, behind the dish. And Brittany Terry will get the start on the hill. That's a slick defensive.
Very, very slick. And you got to expect a top game out of Canterbury. It's a spectacular side.
Indeed. And offensively, well, North Harbour have put a package together like no other tournament before. They've simply been outstanding. Led off all the way by Ui Kawahara, the second baseman, and then Madison Gerbes. Don't want to highlight her too much, but boy oh boy, having a tournament of her career.
She sure is.
Dropped by the Auckland side after a number of years of playing for the Auckland NFC team. Looks like she's trying to prove a point here a little bit, and has been rope-a-dope. Sixth on the RBI leader on the front page of the stats after day 3, really putting a name forward here at the tournament. Cassidy Knudsen hits for a south, the pitcher in the 3 spot. Krista Rawani, the experienced White Sox centre fielder. She will be in the clean-up spot today. I think she'll be pivotal, auntie. Karina Hall again as well. Cheyenne Young, Charlotte Graham, and the catcher Tamai with Sulalua rounding out the batting order. That's a good one.
It is. Watch the space team, because I think, we've got a lot to give with North Harbour. And yes, like you said, top side.
18 degrees Celsius, heading for a high of 25 degrees today. Slightly overcast. I think that overcastness will burn off today. Not a breath of wind in the sky. It is perfect for Championship Sunday.
Absolutely.
Here we go, bottom of the first innings. Slight shift put on for the left-hander. Kawahara, as she takes the first pitch on the edge of the strike zone. We have a look from our overhead cam, Ropata, we've nicknamed Mananti, the robot cam on the roof.
Right.
This one hits the outside edge of the zone. You'll see the shift here. We just go to the camera on the roof. At some stage, Ropata, give Ropata some love. We see the head coach. There you go. Look at the shift now.
Yeah.
And you'd had the young second baseman Ratu up, and the third baseman trying to protect the slap and the works as they pick up the first out via strikes.
We're in 5. Madison Gerbes.
Madison Gerbes now starting shortstop. She'll get her first opportunity here on the semi-final. Apologies, we can't hear what's saying with the umpire. We've had the umpires mic'd up all tournament and not here in the semi-final. We will have them for the grand final. I can promise you that. It's the NFC, the highest level, and right now, obviously, we would like to be listening to the conversation to understand what's going on. You can see the catcher is not happy there with the umpire at all. Ratu comes out, says, calm down, let me take care of this. Well, let's have a look at some of the batting stats this week, auntie.
Yes.
And North Harbour have got a couple on the front page here. Cassidy Knudsen is hitting in the 3 spot, hitting 4-1-2. There's a batting him. Cheyenne Young also at 400. And there's the Madison Gerbes just a click underneath that. No Canterbury pitchers on the front page of the batting stats this week. However, defensively, Knudsen, the 4th best pitcher this week so far, 118 batters faced, 28 innings, 10 earned runs for a 2.50 ERA. This pitch is through the zone. So that'll level the count now. 1 ball and 1 strike.
For strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 the count here. The tension in the semi-final, especially when it's sudden death, Auntie, always raises a little, doesn't it?
It does, and it gets to another level indeed, because this is a do or die match, and it's only going to be, one team's got to go through.
Two very proud associations.
Yes.
And North Harbour starting their women's program only a couple of NFCs ago. Now getting right into the mix of it. High pitch will fool the count now on Gerbes.
2 strikes.
Oh, Madison, she's had a splendid tournament, and it's a big ups to her to be second in the lineup. And yes, Chopper, you can talk it up all day long because she has been phenomenal with her bats. When you really need her, she's been performing in high stellar.
Bachelor of Arts in Te Reo Māori and Māori history out of Victoria University, Madison Gerbes. You can see that imprinted on her forearms, can't you, Aunt?
Aye, I took her. She's hanging
right
in there.
down the kitchen sink and underneath the drop ball. Brittany Terry, the starting pitcher for Canterbury. She's not afraid to go at anyone, isn't she? An outstanding athlete.
Absolutely, but look at the catcher that she's got behind the dish.
Good bat from Terry.
Yeah, very much.
Full count still here. Quality at bat from Gerbes. Inside set. Drop ball down and a well-earned walk for Gerbes as she heads down to first base.
Great start for North Harbour to get somebody quick on first base. And now you've got Cassidy coming up. She's been good on her bat, as you said, with her stats that you've just read out.
100% on the front page of the batting stats is Knudsen. Rise ball outside. Auntie, earlier on in the match, in the bottom of the first innings, this battery pairing. Slow roller, double play ball, bobbled though. I'll have to make sure she gets one. Gerbes will be safely at second base.
Oh, that would have been a perfect double if it was taken out. However, we'll take that. Great pitch.
With 2 down and a run on 2, that's going to bring to bat the left fielder wearing 33.
You can see Knudsen trying to hit behind the base runner there, doesn't she?
Yes.
Gerbes is quick on the base pass. But now, if you ask me, Auntie,
yep, here it is.
Cream always rises to the top. Championship Sunday is where Krista Haiani has lived her entire career.
Yeah, absolutely. She's lived and breathed the sport ever since I've known her. And look, she's a calibre athlete. And she's out there with her teammate on second base, knowing what she fully knows what she needs to do with 2 down.
Outside, Haiani has earned a strike zone from a lengthy career for the New Zealand White Sox team. This one down Main Street, taking all the way though, is Haiani. Very patient, very fastidious with the strike zone, Auntie.
Yes, she is. But she'll find her, momentum with the ball that she wants to hit.
And a big swing on the rise ball, can't catch up to it. That'll level the count now. 2 away here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Haiani, 2-2 pitch.
Oh, beautiful hit. Come on, she's coming.
The throw is
yes!
offline and North Harbour will tie it up in the bottom of the first innings. 1-0.
Brilliant hit, Krista. Brilliant hit. Like I said, she knows her batting range, and look, with the speedster with Madison on second, you got to send her. You have to send her. And she certainly did that. Look at the grit on her face, determination. All the way. Great stuff, North Harbour.
Matching intensity, matching determination here between North Harbour and Canterbury so far here in the sudden death semi-final.
Karina Hale. What can you say about this woman? She has just been extra super with her North Harbour teammates. edging them on.
A great addition to the roster coming
Absolutely.
out of the Waitakere Bears Club. Karina Hale. Very experienced campaigner, balanced athlete when it comes to seriousness and humour. But it's all with purpose. Hard hit ball to shortstop, which is bobbled as well. They drop it at 2, and they're both safe, Auntie. They are both safe.
I think it's a bit of nerves for Canterbury, possibly. You wouldn't find that, but, you know, she gives her teammate a hug and say, look, mate, sorry about that. We'll get it.
You can see the top of the zone, over the top of the rise ball was Hale. Weirdy was so smooth at shortstop, and maybe a little bit of that, Auntie. Just a little bit of tension here in the major semi-finals. We see 2 very good players up the middle, and Weirdy and Vatu just not connecting.
No, but it's still early days. However, we'll take it for North Harbour, like I say. I'm ready for North Harbour. Let's go.
And Young now will get an opportunity.
Cheyenne's been, earlier in the previous week, she's been leading off, but however, she's been coming down to 6th spot.
8 hits from 20 at-bats with a 400 batting average. The big number for Young is the 5 RBIs in the tournament so far. With 2 ducks on the pond. She's looking to add to that tally right here. Pitch right through the top of the zone for the second strike.
Strong batter in Cheyenne, very strong.
Charlotte Graham waiting on deck, the junior White Sox superstar. Change of pace, and it's in the dirt, and that'll allow him to skid on down to second base. Jamie Glassford, the designated runner out there at 3. So runners coast to coast here for Harbour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. That's one thing we've noticed with these Harbour hitters, very disciplined at the plate, Auntie.
Yes, they have been, and, you know, like I said, I've been watching them all week, and they're very strong with their batting source.
Terry leans back. Here comes the 2-2. And it's a looper that'll just fall into the second basewoman's glove. And that'll stop the runs. Not before. It's Krista Hawani who levels up the ball game here in the bottom of the first innings. 1 run apiece.
Rusty Bumgardner has done it all. But this year, Rusty reaches a whole new level of softball success. He's going to Beijing.
Rusty. Rusty. Rusty, have you seen my glove?
As the equipment manager.
Top of the second innings here as North Harbour will take the field. As we get underway here, the Sudden Death semi-final. The winner of this one will head to the game straight after this 11:30, the grand final, where Auckland awaits. It's all on the line here. Bailey McDowd, young Mackenzie, a third baseman, lead off here for Canterbury, followed by Alyssa Laurie. She pops up looking for a Texas leaguer, and a leaguer it is indeed. Safely down to first base.
Between 8, 9, and 4, she's safe on first base.
Alyssa Laurie now, the left fielder will come in. Raina Joseph will hit after her. She is right fielder. Laurie, the left fielder. We've got all the bases covered, Auntie.
Yes.
Canterbury, lead-off runner on, so critically important, isn't it?
It's totally important. This is where they will exceed, I would imagine, with Canterbury.
This one checks. The throw, not in time.
Nobody at second base has Mackenzie Bailey McDowell advancing.
And third basewoman Ando looked to go to 2. No option. In time she went to 1.
2 runners on.
Laurie's so quick, she scampers down there safely. So 2 runners on here.
Raina Joseph.
So Canterbury looking to answer right back here. Rain Joseph now, right field, a big opportunity. Sacrifice bunt is down. Ando. Yes, things racing a little in here.
Yeah.
Phone calls, the North Harbour coach will come out and say, hey, guess what?
It is up.
It's the same ball game that we've played the last 3 days.
Yes.
Here we go. Have a look at this.
Just lost her grip with the ball, and knowing that maybe she was preempting the game in her head, but not great gathering up that ball to make the out. And Fergus is out there just to settle them down, to make sure, we've got this game, ladies, just, one at a time.
Indeed, Auntie, you're dead right. The outs are still the same way. It doesn't change. That's a good time out there by the head coach from North Harbour, wasn't it?
It is indeed. I mean, you just got to go, ladies, here. We do have a job to do, but let's just go, just settle, like I said, and we'll get this game one at a time.
So, loaded bases situation now for Canterbury here in the top of the second innings, and it couldn't be better for them because the designated player now, Mania McKitty, is up to bat. First pitch to her is down and away.
Grand opportunity for Canterbury here. None down with the loaded bases.
Comes through the zone.
1-1.
Real good umpiring crew here. Heidi Leithart out at third base, Tommy Howard at second, and Jill Farquhar, very experienced behind the dish. Great to have their service.
Absolutely. Ladies can do anything, these days, Chopper.
They sure can, Auntie. They sure can. 2 balls and 1 strike to count here.
This is where you want to see Cassidy push it all the way as a pitcher.
Hitters count now for McKitty. Both battery pairing, just trying to get on the same page with the home plate umpire here, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Really figurings, relationship building. Low lifter right down the kitchen sink. That'll fill the count now. Knudsen, as we mentioned, international superstar, pitched for Venezuela at the World Cup group stage last year. Has all the pitches. Drop ball both sides of the plate, good command. And it's the rise ball's her best pitch. There it is right there. And McKitty knows it too.
Yes.
Knows hacking it. Fouls it back to the screen. McKitty coming out of the junior program from Canterbury. Very experienced now for the rep program. Graduated to the senior representative program, I think, a year or 2 ago. Was really making a name for herself.
Brilliant
pitch. We talked about pinpoint precision. I don't think you can get better precision than that, Auntie.
Absolutely not. And this is where you see when it's loaded bases, the pitcher in the middle has got to really pull all stops out of this. Great pitching.
Stella Jorgensen.
Top of the second innings here. Stella Jorgensen, centre fielder. Pace the burn at third base and Bay McDowd. Opportunity, maybe a squeeze play somewhere in here, Auntie.
Just quietly, I was just thinking that. You must have read my mind.
Yeah, ball outside. I think the only hesitation to maybe that call is McDowd is the relief pitcher option. Wouldn't want to get hurt sliding into home plate.
Place, yeah.
Hales up close. Squeeze plays on. Go home. They'll get the lead runner. The problem with that play with the loaded bases is you don't have to make the tag.
No, that's right. Good stuff.
And time called here is Stan Doney will come out. And I think what he's seen, it looks like the Canterbury batters have the pitching signals. I think in the last couple of batters I noticed we're signalling down to the batter what's coming down. So Doney's a very intelligent coach. Heads up plays. You see the squeeze here?
Yes.
Now this has got to be on the money, doesn't it?
It has to be. Look at that. How she just, leant down, grabbed the ball, cold out at home, and just, catch it, getting out of their way. But
Auntie, did you notice how close Karina Hale was?
Yes.
She knew it was coming.
It was coming. She's just phenomenal, though. Karina just reads things like a book. But, it wasn't her ball to pick up. She knew her mate was right there. And there we go. Stanley Doney being the technical advisor is what I see on his shirt at the bottom.
I'll tell you what, we are going to have a pitching change here.
Wow.
Charlotte Graham, who was listed as the starter, will come on at the hill. This pitching change brought to you by Ballpark Broadcasting. Fantastic. It gives her an opportunity here as she will take over partway through the top of the second innings.
And there's nothing wrong with changing it with Charlotte Graham. She's been great in the middle. So young at heart with her pitching. Why not? Give something a go, Change it up.
Yes, indeed. We'll be back after this pitching change. We mentioned brought to you by Ballpark Broadcasting.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
To be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the second innings here. Back into action as Charlotte Graham will take over on the hill. Unusual change, but however, Auntie, information that we're getting fed back from the dugout. Cassidy Knudsen with a blister on her pitching finger. So an early change here. However, not a bad change.
No, not a bad change at all.
As that one just clips the leg, and Canterbury will grab a run here. 2 runs to 1.
Time makes her way to first base.
Charlotte Graham comes to the game, the junior White Sox pitcher, playing for North Harbour. 84 batters face, 19 innings pitched. She's given up 7 runs for an ERA of 2.58.
You got to be proud of that with that for Charlotte.
5th best pitcher of the tournament. One of the reasons why North Harbour is playing in this match right now.
Yes, indeed.
Kayla Whitehukor. Now, she's an athlete that lives for these moments,
Yeah, she's a fiery beast of Whitehukor.
Next pitch is up top.
1-1.
So 1-1 the count here.
Nice
Inside edge
pitch.
is good.
Lovely
One
pitch,
ball and
Charlotte.
2 strikes. In on the hands. It'll go out of range though. Countman's 1 and 2. 2 away. North Harbour looking to get out of this bases loaded jam. Hiko has done it so many times. It's more about getting on base and driving in runners, but a big opportunity here. Outside pitch, he punches it. And it'll go foul out of the play.
Goes foul to Diamond 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Willie Hooker had an outstanding World Cup group stage in Italy this past winter, playing shortstop for the New Zealand White Sox. Super experienced, rugby league, elite athlete as well.
Wow.
She knows how to game.
Oh, legal pitch.
We have an illegal pitch called here on the semi-final for the third base umpire, Heidi Leithart. And the explanation is she feels there wasn't enough pause. We might see if we can get a replay of that for you.
Yeah.
Bounce home on the illegal pitch.
Karina's
Of course,
a-
you can see Karina like, this is how you do it.
Watch me.
Watch me now. So 3 runs to 1, and that will push a run in with that illegal pitch. As the runners will advance 60 feet and move the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 runs to 1 now. Hard hit ball pulls it down the line.
Big foul ball from Rita Hiko.
Count will remain
No,
2 and
it's
2
2 and
here.
2.
It's the moments where you need that ground ball to a good defense. But the big rise will get out of trouble. I'll go for the drop ball instead. Change of pace. I'll pull the foul. I tell you what, Lucy McIntyre running at second base. She was ready to come home on that play.
She sure was. It was a 2-base run right there.
Jorgensen running at 3. McIntyre running at 2 here for Canterbury. Widohiko trying to turn this top of the second inning into a crooked number here for Canterbury. 2 runs already scored. The race pitch outside will fill the count.
Outside below the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball.
Gets that
Go
early.
foul out of play, and you can see where the hook was locked in, isn't she?
She is. She is very much so. Charlotte just needs to compose herself, get that pitch to, make that third out, but he's a big butt here.
A good challenge. Harbour, Canterbury, Graham, Widohiko. This one will punch out of it. A
Yeah.
quality at-bat here
Yes.
from the shortstop from Canterbury, Michaela Widohiko. And sets back again, trying to win this battle.
There it
Inside edge,
is.
pulled down the line, it's in the dirt. And Widohiko has done it. She's driven 2 runs on a sliding double. Canterbury lead 5 runs to 1.
What a great hit down line drive. Krista just got in front of it You know, not much you can do when it's hit hard like that.
Lindsay Thomas now, this middle of the order, as you see the form choked up on the bat.
Yeah.
Lindsay Thomas.
Just pulls it as she leans over the plate. Does Wiri, he caught. Couldn't have put it in a better place.
No.
So spin out wide. That will allow the runner to move 60 feet. So 2 balls here. Coaching staff for Canterbury. We've got their ever lovable manager, Gal Wirihiko, in charge of organising the troops, and the head coach we mentioned already, Stephen Duratu. Assistant coach is Carly Wirihiko, and Vicky Griffiths is their scorer. On the flip side for North Harbour, they've got a really good one too. Kylie Dalton managing the side this year. Fergus McAlpine, the head coach, Rachel Young and Calham Naira, assistant coaches in the team. And we just saw before Stan Doney, the specialist assistant coach, and Stephanie Chishira, their trainer.
Big management side for North Harbour there, Chopper.
Big action now. This pops up. Underneath it is Endo, and the 2-down rally ends. But it's not before Canterbury. They grab 4 runs to lead the ball game. 5 runs to 4 here in the top of the second innings. Auntie, what can you say about this Canterbury side answering right back here in the top of the second innings?
Well, they got a solid placing already with 5 runs ahead with North Harbour. They want to seal that in a deal, and they can do this all together, because look at the defensive line. You can't say much about it, but then you've got North Harbour as well coming into bat. And look, I think Canterbury's got it there.
You can see them in the huddle here,
Yes.
and Fergus McAlpine right in the middle there, just passing on instruction on what's required to get back into this ball game, because 5 runs in a semi-final is normally enough.
And yes, it is normally enough.
Big change coming out of Cassidy Knudsen. Of course, we got the memo of the blister on her pitching finger. You got a feel for her.
Yes.
She was ready to throw today. She wants this national championship.
She sure does. But, you know, don't be disappointed with her. She can't do anything more with her blister. That's pitcher's nightmare with anything to do.
There you can see she's got the tissue on her hand there, Auntie, hasn't she? And you feel for her, but you know, if she's not able to come back into the game, you know that there'll be another day for Cassidy.
Yes. Always another day to fight a battle.
But North Harbour now know what they've got and what they're going to deal with. They have a 4-run deficit here going into the bottom of the second innings. I guess just find their way back into the game with a couple of runs.
They will do indeed.
They'll look to do that through Charlotte Graham, the pitcher, Kiara Tamai, the catcher, and Natu Suilua, the number 9 hitter, playing at right field. The pitch is down and inside. On the front foot.
Just be a little bit patient, North Harbour. You know, like it's only the bottom of the second. You've got a long way to go. Just take one inning at a time.
Yeah,
I know
that's
they.
good advice, Auntie.
Yeah, just one inning at a time. They were down when they played the Junior White Sox, 2-0 early in the game, and then they came back and beat them. You know, so patience is a virtue with anything with
It's a
softball.
real good coaching technique too, Auntie. When you do trail by a few, you eliminate the scoreboard. Guess
Absolutely.
what? Scoreboard we don't even see anymore. Let's just play.
Just play the game. Absolutely. Always think as a player, it's a nil-all ball game.
And
Did we check?
she can't hold up on the
No.
swing. So Graham will go down strikes to the first out here in the bottom of the second innings. The catcher now, Kiara Paimai. Really like Kiara too.
She's a fighter, and watching her batting stance, and she's just hungry.
A couple of years, new mum, and always was a great player coming through the younger age groups, but she seems to have matured and she's got a little bit of this mongrel aggressiveness when she bats.
She does.
You see that swing there. Just can't quite catch up with her, but you can see she's ready to swing.
Yes.
1-1 the count now. In time, mate. This pitcher's up.
Now goes 2 balls, 1.
And comes on the outside edge. So 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Gets one, a pitcher's strike on the second out here on the bottom of the second innings. So number 9 hitter of the order for North Harbour, Natu Suialua.
That's about now for Harbour is the right fielder. Number 4, Natu Suialua.
Bunt is down, and the defense is matchable. A quick 1-2-3 innings here in the bottom of the second innings. Canterbury keep the score, keep the lead, 5-1.
The decisions we make matter. The cloth you put on your back, that comes from somewhere. Ours is Ecotech, and it comes from here. One of these equals 38 of these, not in landfill. High-performance fabric worthy of what you stand for.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi can-do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project. With creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to continued coverage here at the 2024 NFC National Fast Pitch Championship on Championship Sunday. Great to have you along for it. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Auntie Rowie joining us in the booth here in the top of the third innings. North Harbour and Canterbury trade a run each in the first innings, Auntie. Then Canterbury put on 4 in the top of the second innings. What does North Harbour have to do now?
Well, they've got to think smart, really, and just, like I said, compose themselves. They're still early in the innings. They just need to get 3 up, 3 down, but it's an interesting change we just talked about a minute ago. As you can see, the people on the screen.
Indeed, Charlotte Graham came in relief from the second innings. And as the report we got was a blister on the pitching finger of Cassidy Knudsen.
Number 2, Ratu.
As Kaiaratu will lead off here for Canterbury. Goes the bunt. And a ranging catch by Knudsen. We're about to get there. She has come back into the field. She'll play first base for Karina Howell. Listed as the DP, so they can make that move with ease.
Straight out from Knutson.
One away here.
And that's going to bring to bat
Mackenzie Bailey McDowd now.
Mackenzie Bailey McDowd.
First pitch to her is down low. These two athletes know each other very well, same age. Coming through their rep systems, rep tournaments. Of course, represented New Zealand together. And when it hits the edge of the zone, 1-1 the count now. One pops up. And a great effort by Knutson into the fence. Can't make it stick though.
He says all halfway to get there, unfortunately unable to retain the foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great
Swing
stuff.
on the outside edge, Graham.
And they get the out.
Wins the battle this time, 2 straight out.
Down. And with 2 down.
Charlotte Graham to her credit.
Brings it back.
When she
Number
came
5,
on to
the
pitch,
infielder,
in the bottom of the second innings, there was a loaded bases situation, so she was straight into the fire. Now she gets to start an innings with a clean slate.
Yes.
Alyssa Laurie. First pitch to her is down low. Frisbee outside. 2 balls to count now on Laurie. Inside just gets away. So 3 straight balls here. As the catch of the time, I will head back to the screen. Got the coloured wall paint on today, Auntie. They've got it all going on these days.
They do. Great pitch.
And then comes through the top of the zone.
The shot forward.
Not too sure if Laurie agreed with it. 3-1 the count now. Runs up and Laurie will pick up the walk down to first base with 2 outs here.
Laurie makes her way to first base with the walk, and that's going to bring to bat the right fielder wearing 16, Raina Joseph.
Well, the puppies are in the house, aren't
Yes, he let the dogs out, eh?
There's Rachel Young there, the assistant coach for the North Harbour side. Having herself a fantastic season in charge of the Northern Bandits softball club. Into the grand final here in the Auckland competition. This pitch is outside to Raina Joseph. Got on base with an error by the third baseman back in the second innings.
Yes.
Strike call takes that to 1-1.
Ready now. Just misses that inside edge.
It was close. However, the umpire didn't want to call it, so there you go. It's a ball.
Well, to be fair, I guess Auntie Jill Farquhar, she's got the penthouse suite right there.
Yes, she has.
Off and running on the pitch. The throw, the tag, and the slide is good. Canterbury swipes second base.
Anderson advances to second base on the steal.
Strike on the pitch. The count is now level.
2-2.
Rebound rally was good in the bottom of the second innings. They're trying to put the one together here in the third as well. Outside pitch, she can't hold up, and Graham actually looks really good here, aren't
She does.
Liking what I see. The score remains 5 runs to 1 as we go to the bottom of the third innings.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the third innings here. Got a real good one going on in the sudden death semi-final between Canterbury and North Harbour here. All the cookies in the cookie jar because they're trying to get to that cookie jar. The grand final at 11:30 against Auckland. An opportunity to play for the national championship.
Yes, with Auckland waiting in the wings. It's still not over though, Topper.
No, well early in this match. 5 runs to 1 here, Canterbury leading. We top the shop here, Ryu Kawahara. And Madison Gerbes, Cassidy Knudsen, 1, 2, 3 here for the ladies from the Harbour.
I've seen Kawahara actually run her wheels, and oh my lord, for a lead-off batter, she's a speedster and a half.
2 balls, 1 strike. And swings at that one. They're playing that shift again, and also the shortstops are up.
Yes.
So they're really making Kawahara have to swing the bat and not to slap it. Is what she hasn't learned yet. You just need to punch it over the top of the pitch.
Them,
There's
yes.
a big hole right there.
Right there.
She pushes this one away. And of course, pitch location is key in this defence. North Harbour. Taraki play Whenua?
No, aye.
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 Fantastic, and welcome into today's telecast here from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. It's our privilege to bring that to you. There's a ground in here. You can see it's a bread and butter play if she puts it on the deck. It's got to be a slap over the top. Kaiaratu makes that with ease. A good defensive plan there against the left-hander. Madison Gerbes now. So you see Calham Naira. Like, looking to will on his athletes.
Yes.
You can see here, look at this defense, how easy it is for them.
Yeah, and they've read her play all week, obviously, knowing that she can do what she does with her speed.
First pitch to Gerbes is a strike. Canterbury and North Harbour faced off against each other yesterday at 1 o'clock on day 3.
Beautiful
Gerbes
medicine.
a hard hit ball down the left line. She stays red hot and she picks up the single.
Look at the determination on her face, knowing it's there, and look how hard she's pushed that ball down third base, driven. Calibre player, Madison Gerbes.
Hands inside the ball, good technique indeed. Cassidy Knudsen, she's been brilliant this week.
Yes.
In the batter's box, not just the pitching circle as well. 5 RBIs in the tournament and a 4.12 batting average. 41% of the time, she is successful. That's pretty darn good.
It is indeed.
Lights this one off.
Coach's dream when you've got some players in the batting stats there, Chopper, knowing that they're right there for them. Oh, she reached for that.
And down low, They'll get the out. No chance for Gerbes to go around to 3, but she does advance on the hit.
First base, get in time for the out. And on the 4, Madison Gerbes goes sliding into second base.
Bottom of the 3rd innings here. You see Gerbes going down to second base.
And for 2 down, that's going to bring to bat number 33, the left fielder, Krista Hawani.
Throw just in the nick of the
Time, yes.
Canadian. Well, we talked about Krista Hawani and rising to the occasion. She did that back in the first innings, driving the first run of the ball game. North Harbour will ask her to do that exact same thing again here. Change
Nice
of pace
change
is
up.
Good. And it just drops into the top of the zone.
Down, yes. Great pitch.
It's the best pitch that Terry has in her arsenal. There's Fergus McAlpine, head coach, on the screen. Outside set now. Tries to change up again. This one too high. Krista Harney is a threat to lift it out of the yard. Of course, the women's fence is here at 220 left, centre and right. One swing of the bat from Hawani could make this a 2-run ball game.
It does, and it was in the same situation where Madison was on second base last time.
Teammates at the Otahuhu Ball Club for a number of years now, so know each other inside and out.
Yes, they do.
Drop ball inside. Hawani, she look. I love athletes like that. They don't hop out of the box. They just stay there.
Stay there,
engaged.
yep.
They're like, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Low set. And the change up. Kirby's still in scoring position in second base. Full count here, 3-2.
Oh.
Ball comes over from level off field, and the boys are warming up over there. A little excitable. Maybe a North Harbour, or maybe the game has just started. What's the time? Oh, no, it has started. 9:30 they got underway.
Oh, yep.
North Harbour taking on Canterbury over there as well, and the other Sunday semi-final, but on the men's side. Looking to get against Auckland. They've made the final in the men's as well. That one's scheduled for 1:30 p.m. And on the hands, will go foul. What's the at-bat here from Krista Hawani? Outside patch, and I think in the end there, Terry was like, you know what, pick your poison. She'll allow her to go down to first base. I guess though that poison will be Karina Hale. Good protection for Winey. Hale knows big moment here for North Harbour.
Yeah.
This pitch delivered too high.
She's been a godsend for this team with Harbour, and her batting has just been really, really desirable. So, you know, she can do the job. Because right behind her comes up is Cheyenne Young.
Terry looking to get themselves out of here. Hard hit ball from Hale. Ranging forward is the right fielder. To squeeze the catch does Joseph and nullify the threat. 3 away here in the bottom of the third innings. 2 runners stranded. Harbour can't add, cut into this lead. More action to come in the top of the fourth when we come back to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma. Thank you.
Jack Link's Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
Top of the fourth innings here, got a real good one. Canterbury's put together a good match. 4 runs, a big difference in the top of the second innings. Top of the fourth now, as they'll look to try and add to their lead here in the Sunday semi-final matchup. Indeed, trying to get an update from Diamond 2 for you at the same time, but a real good one going on here, that's for sure, Auntie. The crowds have come out to watch.
They certainly have, and what a splendid day today to come and watch some great softball. Now that we're down to the wire.
She's like, how do I find that thing again? He's like, you need to go here and you need to go.
Shocking, isn't it? Technology.
Yeah, there was a Māori lady who said, you don't know.
No.
I'll just put it away. Never mind.
Tend to it later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, in here. Top of the fourth innings, it'll be Benai McKinney and Stella Jorgensen. Top of the order after that, Lucy McIntyre. 1, 2, 3 here for Canterbury. And a throw over in time. A fine play to get the first out.
Doing the hard work at hot corner. Getting over in time for the first out.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Auntie.
That's right. Indeed it is.
1 down. That's going to bring to bat number 3, the centre fielder, Stella Jorgensen.
The star of the dugout, that puppy, isn't it?
Just a wee tad.
Stella Jorgensen now.
Two balls.
2 straight balls here to Jorgensen.
To the zone for strike call. 2 balls, 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. And Jorgensen will pick up the walk. It had that feel about it, didn't it, Auntie?
Yeah, just quietly.
Top of the order, first base, number 24.
So running down the first base. Auntie, NFC 2024 edition, you've been here the whole tournament watching these wonderful athletes do their thing.
Yes.
What have you thought about the 24 edition?
It's been fantastic. I can't say anything more than that. The games have been explicit, they've been tight, and the athletes themselves, the softballers, they've actually brought the game right here at North Harbour, and it's just been a pleasure to watch.
Pleasure indeed.
Yeah, pitching change in the middle with Karina coming on now.
North Harbour do have a number of pitchers in their roster.
Yes, they do.
And they haven't been afraid to use everyone either.
No, and it actually, kind of like either rattle you or not.
This pitching change brought to you by Ballpark Broadcasting. We're back to more action here in the top of the fourth. Back to the action here, ladies and gentlemen, as Karina Howell will take over on the pitching duties. First pitch off to the races, and she was there yesterday.
Yes, she was. Quick off the mark with that steal. And here we go.
To Lucy McIntyre, and it's the top of the order here for Canterbury that have been so damaging. McIntyre, Wedi, Hiko, Thomas, and Aratu.
Aratu, yes.
This one will go foul down the line.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hale looking to find the zone here. See Kaiaratu on screen. Boy, she's had a good tournament, hasn't she?
She has.
It's a good head on her shoulders. I've had a pleasure of spending a bit of time with young Kaya recently. Good friend of my oldest boy, he's similar age. You see Lindsay Thomas. She's been a great addition to Canterbury for the last few years. Can't be far away from applying for residency, I'd say, Auntie.
Why not? New Zealand's a great place to stay.
Yeah. Well, we talked about finding the softballer a wife.
Yes, well.
I think we don't need to help out Lindsay Thomas. I think she's got herself a real good tania down there.
That's the one. Oh.
And we see a walker shoot. So the runners are on 1 and 2 here with 1 out, the top of the 4th innings. And just like that, Stephen Artu is going to go to his lineup card. I think we'll get a pinch runner out there for McIntyre.
Yep, here she comes, number 13.
Nora Hesp will be the substitute runner.
Coming up for a run for McIntyre is number 13, Nora. Yes.
Happy to announce, ladies and gentlemen, Ballpark Broadcasting Atiawa Toa FM, working hard behind the scenes with all the crew here. I hope you're enjoying the broadcasts. We're going to have Lena Bunny move down, do our sideline interviews for us again today from TV3. And she'll be grabbing an interview with both coaches or someone from each team. That's coming up shortly. Looking forward to getting an insight what's happening in there in the dugout. Change of pace. Hale's going to make the play. She makes it well too. Fantastic. Wedi Hiko with a sneaky bunt. And Hale says, I got it. I got it, sister.
And look at her. Never underrate a pitcher to take out that out. What a great out from her.
Bang, bang play at first base. But the runners will move up 60 feet with 2 outs now. And Thomas will go and fill up that empty base. We see this bang, bang play at first base.
What a great pickup as well from second base as well to cover that up.
So with their runners advancing to 2 and 3 at left, first base available. So Lindsay Thomas, the catcher, she's been intentionally walked to load the bases now. As we see the 2 down, Wedi Hiko will run for her. And for Canterbury, it is Kaya Ratu with 5 RBIs, the most on the Canterbury side. Big moment for her here in the semi-final. This pitch is up.
You can almost feel the adrenaline with Ratu at the bat.
This one inside out swing. Top of the 4th innings here. This one fouls off.
Great.
Good curve on that
Yes.
delivery, doesn't she?
Yeah, and I thought it was in there.
And it felt like a strike almost until about a foot before the plate and tails away, and it's hard to get good contact. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count. Hale looking to get out of the bases loaded jam here. And
Brilliant.
there's the curve again, Auntie. Makes you lean.
Leaning over indeed, but look at that great pitch from Karina. Perfect. Just got
Bases loaded jam,
Yep.
evaded in the top of the 4th innings. The score will remain 5 runs to 1 Harbour. We're going to bounce out of the dugout when we come back. Nick? Who have you got? Only because 5-1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium, top of the 4th innings. Great to have you along for this one. Just completed, now into the bottom of the 4th. North Harbour looking to try and bite into this 4-run lead. They did get 2 runners on in the last innings, Auntie. Couldn't convert them. But if they keep on applying pressure,
Yes.
sooner or later, some
It'll
of those
come.
runs will convert, won't they?
That's I do believe in that, and like I said, just take your time with this inning. Oh, okay, two strikes been called on Cheyenne Young.
It is Cheyenne Young leading off here. Be followed by Charlotte Graham and Kiara Taimai.
Oh, in the
And they
gap.
got that
Oh.
in. The Texas Leaguer, perfect by the lead-off batter here, Young.
To pop it out to centre field for the base hits. And with the runner on, that's going to bring to bat number 1.
4-run margin, as we know, Auntie.
Yes.
Premier Softball Championship Softball, that can be erased in a blink of an eye.
No, that's right. Quick snap. Oh,
This one
yes.
inside out swing. And
And-
comes off the glove. Looking to go to 3 is Young. And Graham gets a fortuitous bounce off the glove. And North Harbour with something cooking in the kitchen.
Yes, there is. And like I said, just watch your space, people. Game's not over until the fat lady sings.
Oh, it is indeed, without a doubt. And
Yeah.
we're going to have a special guest coming to join us soon, the head coach for the White Sox. You're going to stay here with us, Auntie. We're going to bring him in to join both of us. Donnie Hull, so he won't be far away from him, bring him into the booth. As we see Terry continue to work hard here. Now to Kiara Taimai. This one outside. What's the mindset required here, Auntie, by North Harbour to convert those runs when they do have them in scoring position?
Yes, they do. So it's just patience with the batting. Just pick out the right pitch and just see a gap. Hard and fast.
Patience when batting, pick out the right pitch, hard and fast. Good advice here from Auntie Rowe. Rena Smith joining us in commentary at this one. Fantastic to have her along. Not only is she entertaining, but very knowledgeable in the game of softball. Mike digs in. Terry peers in. As we see that one go down, and we'll just wait to see here. Looks like a foul ball situation.
Oh. Shit. Yeah.
No, they're going to the officials for this one.
So just a break in the action here as the umpires. I'd like to say we could just peer in and listen to the umpires if they'd put the mic on in this game. Oh, that's because they want to hear you more. And there we go. That one comes off the knee. And so, Taimai will go to first base. The bases are loaded now, Auntie. With no outs here. In the bottom of the fourth innings. This is the big moment for North Harbour.
Huge moment. Very huge moment for a batter at any time at this stage with none down.
Natsu Suialua now. The step in. Right fielder in the biggest moment of her career. First pitch is down and inside and just grabs the edge of the zone. Great pitch by Terry. And that comes inside. It's another hit pitch. And this time the bases are loaded and North Harbour will grab a run here. 5 runs to 2. You can see Terry wanting to get that inside of the plate. But both her and Thomas behind the dish, and it's just too tight, isn't it, Auntie? Just too tight. Let's take a moment here while they have a break, as head coach Ratu will talk to the umpire about it, to bring into the booth. You see the slow-mo replay. It's like, chicken wing? Maybe a little, who knows. Well, let's bring into the booth with us the head coach for the Junior White Sox, Donnie Howe, into the booth. Donnie, great to have you along. Kia ora hoa.
Kia ora. Thank you for inviting me into the booth. And that play there was quite interesting. I thought she actually put her elbow out into the ball.
It kind of looked like it a little. It kind of looked like it a little, without a doubt. And fantastic to have you in the booth there with your experience of the international game, and now in charge, of course, of the New Zealand White Sox. Donnie, this week here at the NFC, what have you thought about the ladies, the athletes that have put themselves out there?
Overall, the games have been really awesome. There's been some fantastic games, and especially in these playoff rounds. And then there's been some awesome individual displays.
Fantastic indeed. So, bases are loaded here, top of the order now. Ryu Kawahara, an opportunity. Still no outs. Score is 5 runs to 2.
Second base, wearing 2.
We saw a squeeze play with loaded bases a couple of innings ago. Didn't quite come off for Canterbury. I don't think you'll see that from North Harbour, to be honest with you. It's a tough play to pull off with loaded bases. What you saw in North Harbour, they just have to touch the base. They don't need to tag the runner. Kawahara has been undid by the defence a couple of times. Now she's looking to slap it. Last time she just put it on the deck. She can just get lifted over the infield. Maybe an opportunity to find a bit of that green stuff, which will turn into maroon gold, Auntie.
Yes, and she, like you said, the plays actually come up to her. Just pop it over. Be perfect.
Stage set. Outside. The frame is good, but can't quite squeeze enough juice to turn it into a strike. And a big home run on Diamond 2 from North Harbour as they'll break the game open. The other semi-final going on over there as we see Kawahara foul this one off. North Harbour taking on Canterbury on a Diamond 2 level off field. The winner of that will play Auckland at 1:30 in the men's final. Of course, the winner of this will play Auckland in the women's grand final at 11:30. So All on the grabs on both diamonds here. It's hard to know which way to look. Outside pitch.
Nice control there.
3 balls and 2 strikes here. Kawahara quality at bat. Terry doesn't want to hit another batter. You can see this with this outside set. Inside now. Will she pull it off? Oh, there's the slap. That's what she's looking for. And the outfielder is good, though. Close set from the outfield. And they will take care of business for the first out.
And look who we got coming up to bat.
Yes. It's a family affair here, Chopper.
It is indeed that Donny Howell, the head coach of the White Sox, here with us, alluding to. Of course, Madison Gerbes will step in now. Having a heck of a tournament. 8 RBIs in the tournament so far. With a loaded bases situation, she could add another half as much as that with one swing or crack of the bat. Perfect pitch by Terry on the inside edge. Levels the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away here. Terry, experienced pitcher under pressure. Wise ball. One thing with Gerbes we've noticed, Auntie, if it's not in the zone, she will not swing the bat.
Absolutely. And look, that's why her batting stats is at that 0.4 range, and she's got her eye on with the batting. I just love her determination. Must get it from her mother. There it is.
Down ball.
Oh!
And they'll trade it out for a run here. A great leap by Reddy Hickle stops that from 2
Beautiful
at least.
take.
Score now 5 runs to 3.
Great job done.
2 down.
Yeah, great softball all the way around with doing a job Gerbes doing with scoring a run, and then for the defense, Michaela getting that out at 1.
Cassidy Knudsen was really highlighted in this match. She's had a heck of a tournament with the bat. Got a feel for her having to come off the mound. I believe with that blister on her pitching finger. Ooh, she swipes at this one. 1 ball and 1 strike to count now on Knudsen. I'm going to get to Donny Howell and all about what's happening with the White Sox going forward in preparation for the next event. And the pathway, of course.
Oh, it's in there. That's in there. Oh, you got to get up the first.
Oh, the bobble on the ball. 2 will come in. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Wow.
Great game.
There you go. Like I said, Chopper, just be patient in each inning and it'll come. There we go.
Nice.
Knudsen has simply been outstanding. 7 RBIs for the tournament thus far, and 2 big ones right here.
Wow.
And they'll bring a runner in for Knudsen at first base. It looks like Vivian Ma will come out of the dugout and do the running duty, so it'll be a pinch running situation. Designated runner Jamie Glassford. She's already done her duties in this inning, can only come in once in innings. Donnie, while we've got a bit of a break here, Krista Rawani is going to come up next. Krista has played such a long career for the New Zealand White Sox. Arguably one of the most experienced players playing at the moment in the game in New Zealand. We just noticed, especially come Championship Sunday, the big players rise to the equation, don't they?
Yes, no, you're definitely right there, and a lot of experience there with Krista right across the board, and a big moment here to continue the inning for North Harbour.
Shock admission from the Auckland NFC team after service for such a long period. Found a new landing spot just across the bridge in North Harbour with open arms. Both her and Madison Gerbes. You see Gerbes chatting to the team in the dugout. They're happy about tying this ball game up. Whiney, you'd be looking to grab on the lead as she yanks that one down the line.
Rosedale Wani into bat now for North Harbour. 0-2.
No movement by the pinch runner Mar at first base. And sometimes, Donnie, you would agree, you don't need a coach. You just leave when you've got athletes like this. You just let it develop, don't you?
That makes our job easy.
Yeah.
Inside pitch. Oh, and it's a good one, right on the edge. Picks up a big strikeout here, but it's not before the damage is done from Gerbes and Knudsen. They tie it up in the bottom of the fourth innings, 5 apiece. What a game we got going on. We'll stay with you, so we're going to have a chat to Donnie Harbour. Boy, oh boy, Auntie, you must be happy. You must be a little happy.
I am totally excited.
Completely unbiased in the booth here we are, and we just love a good game of softball, all locked up as we go to the top of the 5th innings. Donnie Howell here, the head coach for the New Zealand White Sox. Donnie, what's happening now with the White Sox, or what's coming forward?
What's happening right now in our events for this year, we're looking to have a couple of camps in April. So we've got a full squad camp.
Where do you hold those camps, Donnie?
So the full squad camp and the battery camp will be held up here in Auckland,
right.
Rosedale Park.
Gotcha.
And then after that, there's a trip to Canada for the Canada Cup in July, early
Vancouver?
July. Yep.
Sorry, what a ballpark here, eh?
I haven't been there, but I've seen it on live stream. But looking forward to sort of being there live.
Yeah, fantastic. And so, when you go to the Canada Cup, what top of other nations do you anticipate you'll be facing then?
Oh, it's going to be a good one because this year is actually the World Cup finals. So a lot of teams that are attending that tournament, which is like the likes of Japan, USA, Canada, Australia, Italy. Yeah, so you're looking at the top 8 in the world.
Yeah.
Attending this tournament as a pre-tournament going into this into their finals tournament, which is in Italy.
So virtually, it's like going to a World Cup.
Yeah. A mini World Cup for us.
Leading off for Canterbury is number 7 on third base, Mackenzie Bailey McDowell.
Top of the 5th innings here. As we prepare ourselves. And look, we're going to grab a couple of interviews with you. We've got Stephen Ratu, of course, when they're fielding, will be the opportunity to talk to Stephen. And they're obviously out there batting at the moment. So bottom of the 5th innings will be the perfect time to grab Stephen Ratu, the head coach from Canterbury. We'll look to get an insight on how he's feeling. I guess with the game just being tied up 5 apiece, you'd be like, woo!
Yep.
Tell me about it a little. So it will be a really good, interesting conversation. Of course, we'll have North Harbour's coaching staff to have a talk to, and maybe we could grab them soon here in the top of the 5th innings while North Harbour's fielding. 2 balls and 2 strikes again as Karina Howell continues on the mound here for North Harbour. And she will face... This one just goes foul off the bat. Interesting moment just here. I don't know if you caught that on screen, ladies and gentlemen, but the leadoff batter here of this inning for Canterbury, Mackenzie Bailey McDowell, looked to step out of the box and realised she couldn't. Managed to fight it off though, so that was good composure by Bailey McDowell, and the reason for that is it's a 20-second clock in operation here. The batter has 10 seconds to get in the box. The pitcher has another 10 seconds to deliver it. Once you get to your time, if you don't do that, you are penalised. Bailey McDowell punches it to right field. Safely underneath that is Sue Allure.
Called by right field for the first outs.
Donnie, I want to ask you a question. To be a New Zealand White Sox player, what do you need to do?
Definitely got to have that speed, power, mobility, and then demonstrate some of our core values.
Yeah.
We've got the commitment to excellence, respect, whanaungatanga and contribution. Nice
Bang Bang
speed.
playing first base. I tell you what, Auntie, Alyssa Laurie has that elite speed that Donny Hale was talking about, doesn't she?
No.
She sure does, and she made it work getting to first base with that speed.
Someone get a fire extinguisher. Those cleats are on fire at the pace of Alyssa Laurie. Infield single. Here you go, off to the races. You can hear the turbo wind up. Hale is there, beats the third baseman to it.
Brilliant running, look at that.
Bang,
wow.
Play at first base. To be fair, Auntie could have gone either way.
Benefit of the doubt, I'd say, but it's the umpire's call at the end of the day.
Could have gone either way as we see McAlpine out to have a chat with the umpire. And it looks like, as we get another look at this, Hale, look, beats the third baseman to the bunt. Gee, she's dedicated.
She is.
Gets there, yep.
Slow it down frame by frame for you. There's the foot. Glove, foot.
Glove foot.
There's the foot there. Wow, that's so close. And to be fair, we've got super slow-mo at high definition, 1,000 frames per second. We have that luxury here in the booth. Of course, the umpire's got to call that in real time, Auntie. It's a bang play.
Do you think in real time, do you think the umpire could be in a better position?
I have no idea about how to answer that question, Donny Hart. You trying to park the bus on me somewhere? Fantastic. Donny Hart, head coach of the White Sox, joining us in the booth here as a pinch hitter will come in. Marissa Athfield will step in for an at-bat for Raina Joseph. An opportunity here for Athfield to make her mark. As this one skids away. Laurie turns the Jets on one more time, down to second base now. So one away, 2 balls the count here on the pinch hitter. And Stephen Ratu, a mastermind when it comes to softball after such a long career playing in, you would know, Ehua for the New Zealand Black Sox. He'll be looking to create something here. Pitch is good. That inside pitch has been the one today for both pitchers to try and capitalise on, hasn't it?
No, it definitely is. It's a tough pitch for hitters to extend their hands and get anything on it.
There it is again. I tell you what, I saw Karina pitch earlier this week, Auntie.
Yes.
But you can see she's determined out here right now.
She's been edging her teammates to get behind her, and they certainly are doing that for her.
Nice ball gets away. Taimai with a hustle. And they'll get it out of first base, but it will allow the speech to Laurie to make it all the way to third now.
Unfortunate with that pass ball. Finds the runner to 3.
Ando, she was in the mixer thing, the third baseman. Through the beginning of this match, Auntie felt like the game was just moving too quick in her mind. I think she's taken a couple of breaths now. She's kind of settled down, which is good to see as we see the assistant coach here for Canterbury come down for a little chat. Lots of conversations today with the umpire.
Yeah, we're going to get those umpires mic'd up so we can hear these conversations.
Kazi, honestly.
And then you get the ones with the camera on the top of the helmet. That'd be great.
And saying that I want them to feel comfortable being mic'd up too. And in this particular case, didn't quite feel comfortable doing it today. And you have to respect that. I wanted to enjoy her softball as well as an umpire. And that's something that we can work on together to help her to feel comfortable with that going forward for future years. This is the NFC. We do broadcast it to a high level, so we do expect our umpires to be mic'd at this event, but we also want to work with them to get them to that standard as well.
Fair point.
Talking about working with them to get them to standard, what are some of the things you do with the New Zealand White Sox to work them to get into some of those culture standards and principles that you want to achieve?
So yeah, obviously we do have a mental skills coach to sort of help with their well-being and in understanding, giving them tools to handle the pressure situations, and it's all based around the breath, cue words when they're out in the field. We also get a better understanding of themselves. So if they have a better understanding of themselves, they'll be better to perform.
Nice.
Get more in the performance.
Good. That sounds good, Auntie.
Yes, it does.
I've got to be fair, I don't know how to understand myself. I don't understand someone else.
Don't worry, it's a work on for everyone. For everyone. We're still working it out.
Fantastic. Well, Donnie is Manaia McKitty here in a 5-5 ball game. And he's a young one that's come out of the youth system, now maybe 1 or 2 years in the senior grade, making a name for herself. Isn't it great to see them making the jump from junior to senior?
Yeah, definitely. We understand there's a gap between the 18s to the women's, and so if they can sort of stick it out like Manaia has, then it's good to see. It shows that they have that grit to sort of
determination.
Work on their craft. And I've seen a couple of good hits from Manaia, so she can foot it in this level.
Great pitch.
Great pitch. I tell you what, I have nothing to do with the selection of the New Zealand White Sox. But Donnie, please pick Katrina Howe. One game, one tournament, one place, and let me know where it is so I can come and watch.
I'll be catching that too.
Outside piece, this might find grass, a half play.
Oh.
Suialua gets there to squeeze the catch. Hale pumps her first. Harbour is stoked. They keep it a tied ball game. That's a great play, Auntie.
Absolutely, and with the backup of Shine, she knew her mate had the ball. And confidence out in the outfield for North Harbour. Well done.
Great teamwork, eh?
Yeah,
great
teamwork indeed. Fantastic. If we can get a shot of the pine trees behind the caravan and centre field. I want to come to that in a moment after we look at this catch again. There's a lot of ground to cover here, guys.
Huge. And look, Shine was coming across and so was Suialua. Fantastic.
How's that?
You have to make plays.
Yes.
Well, on screen here, you see those pine trees? That's in the car park past the home run fence. I got the pleasure of watching Donnie Howell bat on this diamond many years ago. He put the ball into those pine trees, which is about 50 or 60 metres past the home run fence. Donnie, how did you hit the ball so far?
Oh, well, when the pitches are throwing that fast, you just got to make good connection and it'll travel.
Beautiful indeed. I know you're a busy man, Donnie. Anything else you'd like to pass on before you go?
Oh, just thank you to all the fans out there supporting our grassroots, our international, because we're a self-funded sport, and so we reach out to the communities. And so, thank you to the communities for supporting everyone from the grassroots up to the top level.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Donnie Howell, head coach of the New Zealand White Sox, heading away to a couple of camps here in April, and then the big one, the Canada Cup, against the best 8 teams in the world. We wish you the best of the luck, Hoa, the safest travels, and if you need an assistant mentals, doesn't know what he's doing, coach, I'm available.
Thank you, brother. No worries, mate. Thank you for having me on.
Throw down now. We've got Layla Bailey McDowd with Stephen Ratu ready to sideline here for an interview. A big match-up at the moment, 5 runs apiece. Going down to you, Layla.
Also, I'm here with head coach of the Canterbury side, Stephen Ratu. It's currently 5-all in the bottom of the 5th. You had a strong start there, Ratu, but your girls sort of dropped it a bit. Just tell me a bit about what these girls need to do to get them over the line here.
Hey, they just need to believe in themselves, trust themselves. Just take it pitch by pitch, and just don't try and get uptight. Hey, still a lot of games to go, so it's a good game. Yeah,
and you had a wee huddle there earlier. What exactly were you telling those girls in that huddle?
Girls just need to relax. All right, some of them are starting to get a bit anxious, but they've been playing the game for a long time, so it's just another game of soccer for them. Yeah, it's a semi-final, but hey, it's still another game. Go and enjoy it.
Awesome. It's 5-all here on the top of the 5th. Tight match up here. Back to you guys in the booth.
Well, kia ora Leila and Stephen Ratu, their great insight. Just stay composed. You know, the opportunity is there. He's a wise, intelligent athlete and now coach.
Yep.
Good advice, isn't it, Auntie?
Great advice. And, you know, with Stephen Ratu, like his background, he's clinical with his coaching with his team, and he's done right by them.
Sure is indeed. I'm very lucky to have his service in there. Karina Hale has kind of changed the landscape of this game, if you ask me, Auntie. And she will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th innings. Full count on her at the moment. And a hard hit ball. There you go, changing landscape big time. Through the alley, it'll be a stand-up double for Karina Hale.
Oh, there you go, Donnie. You sure you don't want to pick her in your side, mate?
Just one game.
One
tournament, one time, and let me know where it is so I can come and watch.
Oh, definitely. Look, Karina Hale, she's just been an exceptional added bonus for North Harbour. What can you say about that wonderful woman? She brings inspiration to her teammates, and look, big hit. Well done, Karina.
So a change on the hill here for Canterbury as well. Brittany Terry had started the match through the first 4 innings. Now in the bottom of the 5th, is Cherie Inwood into the ball game, and she's greeted by Howell's double to right field. We bring up the bat here now. Cheyenne Young. They hit the centre field already. Of course, that was off the pitching of Terry.
And look at the batting stamina through North Harbour, what they need to do.
Bunt is down. That was foul. All level to count, 1 ball and 1 strike here. Just need to run a Glassford is on and for Hale at second base. Sacrifice bunt pulled perfectly to the right side. No chance of getting a designated runner. She advanced to second base.
Great job done by Cheyenne Young. Just put the bunt down, move your runner around to 3, leads it up with 1 down, and up to bat. We have got Charlotte Graham. Scoring chance here, Chopper for North Harbour with 1 down. How do you reckon?
Big opportunity. Try and grab the lead here, and it'll be Charlotte Graham looking to maximise that opportunity. Going to young athlete. 2 strikes on here in this at bat to start with from Cherie Inwood. And Graham, Texas Liga, and a work, a charm, and North Harbour grab the lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. 6 runs to 5.
6 to 5.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be Fergus right now. His heart rate must be going out the roof. But it's stellar. Very stellar performance from North Harbour. That's all you need. Just punch it away one at a time, Chopper.
Team batting.
Teamwork.
Glassford in the dugout.
Yeah.
Successfully crosses home plate with a go-ahead run for North Harbour. Remember, this one started tight in the first innings, 1 run apiece, and then at the top of the second, Canterbury ran away with 4 runs. Yara Tamai, the catcher now.
I was talking to Fergus last night, Chopper, and just said, big ups to you with your team. You're doing so well. What have you been doing?
Bunter's down. McDowell picks it up, throws it over in time. North Harbour are electing to trade and out for an extra base.
Great bunt.
2 down.
Here's Hale's lead-off double. Inspirational leader.
That's going to bring to bat the right fielder.
Fantastic.
Set up the go-ahead run. Natu Suialua now starts off with a strike down Main Street. pops up and nicely taken away inward. All those pull cue shots. Bad, Hudson?
Yeah.
Well, it's not before Hale lays the table and Charlotte Graham, well, guess what? She pulls the tablecloth off and makes Fergus McAlpine happy. And it's North Harbour that lead 6 runs to 5 as we go to the top of the 6th inning in the sudden death semi-final in the 2024 NFC. Top of the 6th innings here, got a real good one going on in the sudden death semi-final between Canterbury and North Harbour in game 61 on Championship Sunday. A battle of the Titans here. These two proud associations, 1 run scored apiece in the first innings. Canterbury, though, run away with 4 runs in the top of the second. It took to the bottom of the 4th innings, 2 pitching changes. And then North Harbour replied with 4 runs to lock it up. Some great batting by Knutson and Gerbes. And then the bottom of the 5th to get the goal, we had run from Hale and Graham, which I tell you has made my commentary partner very, very happy. And I tell you who else is happy? Fergus McAlpine. We've got him down sideline with Layla Bailey McDowell.
Awesome, yeah, definitely battle Titans here. Chopper currently going into the top of the 6th. North Harbour leading 6-5. I'm here with head coach Fergus McAlpine. Yeah, tell me a bit about your strategy going into the game. Obviously, you've got a lot of team batting, power hitters here.
Our main strategy was trying to find a way to utilise all our pitches to get through the game. It's been a big tournament. They've done a lot of work. It's a 15-person game, so we've got to find a way to utilise everyone and get the job done.
Yeah, awesome. And now you're currently on top here. What do the girls need to do now just to secure that win going into the 7th?
Oh, pretty simple. We have to take our outs when they're there. A couple more runs wouldn't hurt. It'd make the job easier for Cassidy, but number 1 priority, take the outs. That's
awesome, Fergus. Yeah, battle the Titans here. Back to you, Chopper, in the booth.
Well, thank you, Layla, and thank you, Fergus, for giving us the access here.
Thank you.
In the sudden death semi-final. Simply outstanding.
Oh, that was like stuck in my...
Interesting there, listening from Fergus, Auntie, working their way to utilise all their pitches. This was a strategy. It wasn't necessarily the blister on the fingers. We see Cassidy Knutson come back into the hill.
And it's actually a mind set that they've done. And look at Cassidy, she's just taken out their first pitcher. It probably rattles the opposition a little bit, possibly, with the change-up with all the pitching staff. And why not when you've got the calibre in North Harbour to use that? Big ups to the coaching staff with North Harbour doing that.
Strategy, the game within the game, Auntie.
Yes.
Just when we thought, well, hey, what are they doing?
Yes.
Well, guess what? They knew what they were doing all along.
Yeah, we were questioning ourselves too, Chopper.
Coaching staff, very, very clever. We mentioned you said, gee, that's a big management group, but they're working together. Fergus McAlpine, head coach. Carlheim Naira in there. Rachel Young and Stan Doney. 4 elite coaches all on the same page.
Yes, and they're all talking together, which is actually wonderful. So they're listening to each other, giving each other feedback of what needs to be done for their ladies. And look what's happening.
1 run lead here in the top of the 6th innings, as Lucy McIntyre will hit second here for Canterbury, as we saw Jorgensen go down on strikes.
Gotta love this game of softball, whānau. If you're not doing anything, no mai haere mai.
Inside pitch. And will just leak foul, and
Yeah.
McIntyre's like,
ow,
come down, Blue. It hit my foot. It hit my foot anyway. And now she's got the old walking stick Rako out as well.
Oh. She'll come right.
She's a tough lady too,
Yeah.
Lucy. I tell you what, not only a tough lady, but just an awesome person.
Yeah. Awesome person, all-rounder softballer. Always making a difference for Canterbury. Let's see if she can do that today.
Steps backhand with a 1-2 count.
Oh,
Against the
ouch.
Venezuelan international pitcher. Curveball just down low. Cassidy Knudsen looking to lift North Harbour to the grand final against Auckland. Still a long way to go, only the top of the 6th innings. This one will foul off. It looks like that little twinkle toes of McIntyre's feeling better now.
Yes.
Look at the swallow.
Good girl.
Oh,
Back in the
beautiful.
box she comes.
Reset. Hale back at first base here. McIntyre ready. Knudsen back. Here comes the 2-2. And it just fouls off. Can't squeeze it in the glove.
Fouls it. Makes 2-2.
She's a tough out. Lucy McIntyre, isn't
Yes. Determination with our ladies out here with softball. Firing up, wanting to get that lead for her teammates.
she? Beautiful. Outside set. And the bait just not tasty enough to fish for. So rewarded with a full count now, McIntyre. Houston. Looks for the
Brilliant
inside line, and McIntyre looks back and says, yep, no, she got it all right, and 2 down here on the top of the 6th.
And look at that elation of Cassidy. She just jumped for joy with that last pitch, knowing fairly well that she did the job.
14, the shortstop, Michaela Wedehiko.
Big swing. Big swing from Michaela Wedehiko. She's been great today.
Aww.
Defensively, offensively, she's driven in a run for Canterbury. A great fan of Wedehiko, to be honest with you, Auntie. Great fan.
Very much so.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Karina's edging her team to keep it up, Get the banting to help your pitcher out, do the job.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. And lifts that one up top. That's good composure right there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kiara Tamai has come a long way. She
Yes.
recognised the right moment to speak to her pitcher.
Yep.
You can just see this team has gelled so well, Auntie.
Oh, look, from the first get-go on their game when they played Hutt Valley, thinking, okay, we were up against the 2 years in a row winning team. When they actually won that game, they just came off elated, and it just started from there, and it just kept going right throughout. But they had their ups and downs with it, especially with Junior White Sox leading the game 2-0 against them, and they came back, and they're doing it again today.
Atiawa, beautiful the synergy that this North Harbour side has right now in front of us. 2-2. Inside pitch. Just inside.
Inside pitch will let 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now. The ever dangerous Wedehiko.
Yes. Can she pull it out of the hat for her teammates?
And fouls back. got to give it to these Canterburyans.
Yes.
When they're in the batter's box, as you said, they're determined, aren't they?
They are.
Lots of quality at bats. It's really cool to watch.
It is. It's actually Tino Tahua.
This one will pop out. Suialua right field, camped underneath it. And it's a clean 1, 2, 3 innings here in the top of the 6th innings. North Harbour looking to an insurance run in the bottom of the 6th. And we come back with more action here live from Geothermic Sports Stadium at the 2024 NFC. See you soon. A puppy is in the house. Waving the tail and shaking like you just don't care.
Beautiful to watch.
Bottom of the 6th innings here. North Harbour leading 6 runs to 5. And the top of the order. Look, goes Kawahara. 1 down now. Shake it in the air like you just don't care. I tell you what, Marina Smith, Auntie Ray, every time she joins us in the booth, it is a celebration.
It is.
A celebration now for Madison Gerbes. The shortstop steps in. Had a good game here so far. Picked up an RBI. Solid single to left field and a walk. Looking to try and get that insurance run. It's the Gerbes, Knudsen, Hawani, Hale. Those batters coming up next. If Sheree Inwood can get through them,
yes,
then she'll give Canterbury a chance. If she
Absolutely.
can't,
wow, that's
it
right.
could be shut up shop time.
Yes. Maddie's been doing the job as she must do with her teammates as well. She's just been a blinder all tournament, like you see, Chopper. You must be proud of her.
Yeah, I'm proud of all my kids equally.
Yep.
Auntie.
Yep, one at a time, I guess, when they're all playing.
She is my only daughter. But equally, I love them all.
That's right.
I'm just happy that they love this game as well.
Well, that's right.
Balls the Gerbes. This one down Main Street, taking all the way.
Three balls, 1.
This one pops up, will go foul out of play, and just about got Ropata.
Yeah.
Ropata, the robot cam on the roof here. New addition to Ballpark Broadcasting in Atiawa Toa FM. I hope you're enjoying all the new additions this year. The multiple different replays, the super slow-mos, and having broadcast arts in the house with us, Reese Duncan and the crew. It's been outstanding, just like Gerbes. She picks up her second walk of the match. So with 1 away, time will be called here, and Ratu says you just can't do that in a tight situation. They have to hit their way onto the base. And I think you find that we might see a pitching change here, and of course that pitching change will be brought to you by Ballpark Broadcast. But before we go to that pitching change, these are the moments as a coach. They're tough decisions to make, aren't they, Auntie?
They're very, very tough. And you've got to feel for our coaching staff on the defensive side, because they've got to put things right for the whole team and, making the changes necessary.
They are indeed. And there will be a pitching change. Shree Inwood leaves the field. Stephanie Faircock will come out. This pitching change brought to you by Ballpark Broadcasting. Bottom of the sixth innings, pitching change here as Fairclough comes on the hill to take over for the Canterbury. Trailing by 1 run here. And they are into the meat of the order of this North Harbour squad. Knutson, Huane and Hale to come up next. Gerbes at first base with just 1 away here. Fairclough. Saw her this week. She is simply wicked when she delivers the ball.
Nice change of pace. Putting everything in behind that pitch, as you can see with her facials, knowing that she's got one job to do in the middle for her team.
This one pops up. Oh, just comes off the gloves. Gerbes will have to hustle now, and she will get to second base. So, an opportunity now. And to be fair, that was a long way to run for the centre fielder from Canterbury, Stella Jorgensen.
Fantastic effort by Stella. However, it goes Harbour's way with that drop ball. And up to bat is Krista Hawani.
Well, I don't think we could have scripted it better for Huane. This match about her rising to the occasion. She's done it multiple times already. And now an opportunity to put an exclamation mark here in the sudden death semi-final.
Yeah, she just needs to punch it into a gap to bring her co-mates home. And let's see what happens. And it's up in the air.
Sun's up. Ratu will take care of this one. No chance to advance on the plate. We'll bring up the bat Cheyenne Young. She's been good today as well. Stephanie Fairclough. New athlete. See that ball come off the centre fielder's attempt. New athlete on the national scene. Comes out of Matamata, the small rural communities there. Commutes to play in Christchurch of PCU. And originally from the USA, received another college, a lot of college scholarships, played in Europe after college, and moved here back in 2019 from California. Great to have her here. Great to have a bit of that information sent through to me earlier this week. So I appreciate you all passing on that. And I tell you what, I really like that Stephanie Fairclough is in this country pitching, because she is simply wicked. Change of pace over the top. Karina Hale. She's changed the landscape in this game in my mind, just with her attitude.
Yeah.
And then she delivered off the mound for a couple of innings.
Oh, okay, she says.
The whole crowd were like, hey, that's our favourite there. What are you thinking? Oh, I love her. 3-1 to count. Hitters count now for Hale. And she'll punch it up the middle.
And go, Maddie, go, Maddie.
Coming around the corner, the insurance run.
Yes.
Will be cashed in. North Harbour extending their lead 7 runs to 5.
Yes. Good girl, Maddie, with that running. Look at her. She's coming rounding on 3. And she wasn't looking at her coach because she was just going to come home. Great stuff.
Focused. 1 goal in mind. Getting to the grand final and winning a national championship. Karina Hale Look at this delivery from her.
Up
right
the middle.
woman, right time, playing the best of her career right here, right now. Karina Harlan, insurance run cashed in. Cheyenne Young now. There's two pitches are a ball and a strike. Runners in the corners. Jamie Glassford, the designated runner, running at third base. Hale running at first base. I'll tell you what, the way Karina is playing, she'll steal two bases.
I reckon she will. No matter what, watch that woman, everybody.
Two away here. Bottom of the sixth innings. $11:30 will be the grand final. This one going to go a little bit long, so you'll probably find the grand final will start closer to 12.
Oh, beautiful hit in the centre field.
She's going to
She's
catch
gonna
in
go.
one. Hale is going to three here.
Oh,
And
beautiful work.
North Harbour grab another insurance run. This time it is Cheyenne Youngs, the superstar centre fielder, and plates another run. They lead by 3 now, 8 runs to 5.
Oh, listen to that banting out there. Did you just hear that? Keep it going, Harbour.
Oh, there are feels out there for sure, Auntie. Something special in this squad.
Yes.
To be fair, the 3 finalists, Canterbury, North Harbour and Auckland, I've seen them all week here and they are equal. Any one of them can beat any one of them on their day. Remember, Canterbury played North Harbour yesterday at 1 o'clock and they won that match 2-0. This is a different match here today, isn't it?
Totally different match.
Charlotte Graham now, first pitch to her, will foul off to the right side. 2 away. The 2 down rally cap, firmly fixed in the adjacent position. Fairclough punches one on the outside edge. 2 straight strikes. Trying to limit the bleeding here. 3 runs scored when required. 2 here is insurance so far.
And the timing couldn't be better for North Harbour with the string of batters that they had in that middle order there, Chopper. Strong batting.
This one off the end of the bat. Regulation play for Ratu, but it's not before North Harbour. Come up trumps. The walk to Gerbes proving damaging because in the back end of it you've got a Karina Howe and a Cheyenne Young. They drive in 2 insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th innings. They'll come back in the top of the 7th. 3 outs to head to the grand final. Straight after this one. Determination, grit. They want to be there. North Harbour. This game's had a bit of everything, can't he? Top of the 7th innings, North Harbour leading by 3. It's been a roller coaster, but a fun roller coaster, hasn't it?
Oh, I'm enjoying the ride with you, Chopper, all the way through to the end. It's just been a stellar performance from both sides. Absolutely.
North Harbour have gone through 3 pitches, one of them twice. As Castiglione started the match through an innings and 4 batters. Then came back into the ball game in the 6th innings to shut the door. And that's what she's going to try and do here in the top of the 7th. She did get a couple of extra insurance runs from her teammates in the bottom of the 6th innings. From the 4th innings, North Harbour have scored 7 runs. From the 4th innings, North Harbour have scored 7 runs, Auntie.
Yes. Well, what do you say about that? Yeah, with a grit, with a capital G.
Grit. Inside set now. Pulled down the line from Lindsay Thomas. And Thomas has been brilliant today. She really has. She's led from behind the dish. Every time she's come to the plate, it's trouble. She drove in a run in the 1st innings. They intentionally walked her in her 3rd at-bat.
And that's respect to the batter she is, the calibre that she can be.
Got a chance to spend some time with her twin sister back in 2018. Commentated the Junior World Cup together. Beautiful family. This one fouls off. I'm so privileged to have Lindsay living in New Zealand at the moment. Really
nice.
are. Foul ball will level the count now. Houston. Pearson has the signal. Here comes the 2-2. Pulled down the line. Oh, the hands are so quick from Thomas, aren't they?
Yes, her timing is actually quite explicit, and you know, if she gets that ball, the right one, it could go Chopper. But the belief that she has with her batting, well, look at it, she's got it.
Some players panic under pressure.
Yeah, but she just
doesn't. Look at Thomas.
Yep.
She could be ahead by 10 or behind by 10, same. And there. Not going to wave at a bad pitch. Full count now. It was only a matter of time for the puppy got back on screen, I tell you.
I think the player of the day is a dog.
This one pops up, going to the fair, Tando. It is out of play.
3-2.
Big battle here. It feels like the one who wins this battle potentially wins the game, to be honest with you, Auntie.
Yeah, I agree.
Arguably one of the best hitters in this lineup. Against the best pitcher for North Harbour. Inside pitch. Going back, ranging. Young squeezes it at centre field.
Lovely high ball hit out to Cheyenne Young, but you know, she had to make a little bit of a ground up there. But look, the determination is in North Harbour's favour, and you know, they want this game. They're hungry for the win.
Kaiaratu, Bailey McDowd, and Laurie to come if she gets that far. Big hitters for the Canterbury side.
Indeed.
Inside, Oratu, out of range from the catcher, Ty Mike. Greener looks at her and like, sister, that's yours. I love it. You can see here,
if she had spring.
Thomas's hit to centre field. Young's got a fair bit of territory to cover. The centre fielder.
And she eyed it all the way through to her glove. Perfect. Great catch.
Good technique. Outside set. And it's there too. And it's there. Ty Mike is calling a great game behind the dish. 0-2 now. This time a little wider. On purpose. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Got with R2 with their first at bat with a curve ball rise. She's looking to get it again. Can't squeeze the orange juice out of the orange on the outside corner. 2-2 now. R2 ready, inside set. Comes off the hands. Unquiet R2. It's going to have a big future for Canterbury. I tell you, a big future for New Zealand as well.
Absolutely.
Trying to keep this game alive. Home plate umpire staying steady and her determination to keep that a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Money pitch now. Hard hit ball from Latu. It'll be extra bases as well. That's composure with a capital C. Looking for 3. And a sliding triple from Quiet R2 to give these Cantabrians some hope here in the top of the 7th.
Like you said, Chopper, calibre athlete at R2, and look what's happened. She's come up with a, triple stand-up, and wow, her teammates will be very proud of her with that.
She was quick around the bases. Look, short handle, drop ball inside, just drops the barrel, and then she's off to the races. 17 years of age, hitting in the clean-up spot. Getting the approval from her father right there, Stephen Ratu, head coach. Well, the Red Hawks, they are full of talent. And no bigger talent than the next batter to come up here. Mackenzie Bailey McDowell. Big game player. Also only 17 years of age. Both Ratu hit there and Bailey McDowell to be heading in July to Brazil for the U18 Women's World Cup group stage. That's how good they are, Auntie.
Yeah.
That is how good they are.
Yeah.
If North Harbour's going to win this one, they have earned every bit of it.
Yes.
Canterbury will never give up. Never, ever give up. This one's going to go to the wire. Mark my word. Pitch is inside and it's good. 1-1 now. Beautiful young lady, Mackenzie. Had the pleasure of hosting her at home. One of their junior tournaments in Auckland a year or so ago.
Oh, good pitch.
And the best thing about her, she walks through the door. First thing she says out of her mouth, kia ora. Amen. And comes in for a hug. And we're like, that's you, sister.
Oh.
And of course, the 2 older sister, Bailey, that's helping the crew here from TV3 this week. Very proud sister indeed. 3 of them. Marissa played in the White Sox in Italy last year. Made this catch against the fence on Japan. Wow, oh wow, we drove in a run against Japan as well, did her sister Marissa. But now it's the time to shine for young Mackenzie.
Yes, and she's in the position that she can do that, Chopper. Let's see him. Watch the space.
Full count, 3-2. And inside. Missed the strike call. And Bailey McDowell is patient. They've got runners at the corners now. And just like that, Auntie, in the blink of an eye, the tying run will come to the plate.
Yep. You just got to love this game of softball with all this excitement.
That's going to bring to bat the left fielder, Alyssa Laurie.
Time taking a bit of time. Organising her defence. That's a good catcher right there. 1 down team.
Yes.
2 to go. The runner at 3 doesn't matter.
Yep.
3-run lead here. Straight down Main Street. I don't know about you, Auntie. Some great theatre, some great stages in the world.
Yes.
Nothing like Pure Athletic Sports Stadium on Championship Sunday, I tell you. Outside pitch. No movement from Bailey McDowd yet. Ratu knows he can't throw away and out. He's only got 2 left to play with.
That's right.
Must tie it up at least. 3 runs needed to do that. Good pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Alyssa Laurie. She's been good today. 2 hits and a walk. Perfect in the batter's box. 1 and 2. Outside pitch again. Definitely a strategy against Laurie here.
1 ball, 2.
That will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. I tell you what, my crew have found another dog.
Oh dear.
I won't get you started what's been happening at home recently, but let's stay here. Check swing. And go foul out of play. Got a fantastic crew working all week. Very proud of the Ballpark Broadcasting Atiawa Toa Broadcast Arts team and TV3. A shout out for Layla Bailey McDowd as well. All working together in perfect synergy, just like these 2 teams, Canterbury and North Harbour. Swing.
At least she caught the ball
beautiful.
and she
but
was
she
on
played that perfectly,
Yep.
did Karina Hale. She was allowing time for it to just come back into fair territory, wasn't she?
She was, and she would have got it out too with her, taking the fall there because her feet was on the base.
And the umpire's going to allow a little bit of time here, and that's great respect. Sandra Stage has done a fantastic job behind the dish.
She certainly has.
One of our lead umpires in this country, female umpires in this country. And congratulations for her getting the appointment of the semi-final.
Well done.
So, runners are still in the corners here. 1 down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside delivery.
Oh, well done for staying alive in there, Canterbury.
See Laurie just diving over the strike zone a bit. She knows they're beating her with that outside low lifter that tails. Maybe it's the one that buzzes the tower that finishes her off. We'll find out. Here comes Canooston outside again, and she just gets a piece of it. It was quiet R2 to adjusted when they came back inside on the drop ball.
And she
she dispatched it to the outfield. That's dedication for you, Auntie.
Yes, and look at her, she comes up
And good
smiling.
humour.
Great humour.
Good battle here. Inside
Yes.
change up. It's a beauty.
Good girl.
It freezes her at the plate. And North Harbour are 1 out away to going to the grand final against Auckland.
What a stellar pitch from Knutson to bring that. Both her.
Ratu has pulled all the strings. Well, Canooston just pulled one herself on that change of pace. Perfectly executed on the inside edge. He'll pull one more string here. Or Ratu. And he'll bring in the substitution. Raina Joseph will re-enter the ball game. Started at right field, you remember. Got replaced earlier on in the match. Now back in the biggest spot for Canterbury. Remember, 1 home run here ties it up. 1 out here sends North Harbour to the final. First pitch is a strike. Run about the edge of your seat. Mine's completely worn off.
I'm going to be standing up with you, Chopper, because it's just, wow. These moments are actually on the edge of the seats.
Balanced delivery from Canooston outside. 1-1 now. Stephanie Teixeira, trainer down the far end.
Beautiful pitch.
She's proud of Knudsen. She delivers that one on the inside edge. One strike away now from the grand final, North Harbour. Top of the 7th innings, 3-run lead. Curveball outside.
Good mixture.
No chance for Bailey McDowell to take off from first base. You cannot risk the out in this situation. Ratu's waiting 60 feet away. Knudsen, inside set. Here it comes, off the hands. Kawahara and North Harbour are through to the grand final. They win this one 8-5 in dramatic fashion. A come-from-behind win. Auntie,
wow,
what do you say? 8-5. Harbour wins today over Canterbury. They'll place Auckland in the grand final in the next match. Auntie, what do you say?
Superb, just superb all over. I'm in goosebumps, you know, tears in my eyes because I'm just elated for North Harbour. It's just a fantastic comeback. And look, even the dog is waving his tail.
Shake him in the air like you just don't care. It's North Harbour through to the grand final. Coming up next, won't be long. We'll be back with all the action of our Atiawa Toa FM, the Ballpark Broadcasting, and of course, Softball New Zealand with North Harbour Softball. Brilliant. Auckland, Harbour in the final. See in about 15 minutes. Kia ora koutou. Thank you, Auntie. As always, I've been Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Ngā te wā.